say he fell for a social media decoy believed to be a minor.
The big question is, why was he out free after being arrested over the summer? Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum has been looking into the suspect's lengthy criminal history.
Disturbing details we're uncovering through court records. James Swindle is a level 3 sex offender. He's done prison time for having sex with minors, and in the summer, he was arrested for failing to register as an offender, released on Halloween, and 2 weeks later, police say he was trying to meet up with someone he thought was a 13-year-old girl. It's November 14th in broad daylight near Jefferson Street and I-17.
I want to have a little chat with you. Are you James? You know James? No? That's not you?
Nope. A concerned citizen confronts 46-year-old James Swindle.
That's not you? Nope. You sure about that? Yep. I can call the police. I don't really want to do that, but I just want to find out what you're doing and who you're meeting. That's all.
What I'm doing, you want me?
Yes, sir. How old is this girl you're meeting?
I have no idea.
What did she tell you?
Huh?
What did she tell you?
18.
But that's not the age Swindle told Phoenix police, according to the probable cause statement. Our camera captured his arrest. Police say Swindle admitted to engaging with an online profile that identified herself as 13, also admitting to being pervy before agreeing to meet the minor at this location.
You were booked in for one allegation of sexual exploitation of a minor. It's a Class 2 felony.
Court documents reveal it was those concerned citizens behind the 13-year-old persona as a decoy. Rob Rayborn is with Women Against Predators that assisted with messaging Swindle back in June through a Facebook group for teens.
We'd had a message on the group that said, "Hi, 13 board," and he reached out from there. He initiated contact with us, started through Messenger. We told him our age immediately. Once we told him our age, he continued talking to us.
After that, Swindle was arrested in July for failing to register as a sex offender. He was released on October 31st on the condition of electronic monitoring. Rayborn says Swindle started messaging the fake minor just days later.
He started right where he left off, sending images of himself, graphic talk.
Court documents say Swindle sent over 10 sexually explicit images and videos.
Honestly, made all of us sick, shocked us, took it to a level that nobody expected.
As for his probation, Swindle's address on MCO's sex offender registry is an intersection, Southwest 22nd Avenue and West Jefferson in Phoenix. He's homeless, and records say he has a severity of repeated sex offense.
We dug everywhere because we were concerned with the extent of his past charges and that he was a repeat offender.
Fox 10 has learned that Swindle has a history of doing time for abusing kids. He was sentenced to prison back in 1998 for child abuse and attempted sexual assault. In 2002, he served time for forgery and attempted sexual conduct with a minor. In 2013, he pled guilty to having sex with an underage girl 3 times and was sentenced to nearly 2 years in prison. In 2015, prosecutors argued that Swindle violated his probation by failing to attend sex offender treatment. In a probation revocation hearing, prosecutors told the court that Swindle had a high risk to reoffend, deeming him a sexually violent predator because his victims were ages 3, 13, and 15. Swindle pleaded with the judge for another chance. But the judge told Swindle, quote, "You've got a really long criminal history, and this isn't your only case involving sexual acts with minors. When you've got this criminal history, you did not have a chance to waste." Swindle was sent back to prison for another 4 years before being released in 2018. He was arrested shortly after on a drug violation and sentenced in 2019 to 4.5 years, but released early on community supervision at the end of 2022. For the better part of 3 decades, Swindle has been in and out of Arizona jails, now facing yet another charge of attempting to have sex with a minor. We reached out to MCAO about its efforts to keep Swindle in custody after that July arrest. A spokesperson tells me prosecutors objected to his release, specifically his criminal record and concerns about reoffending the day before he was let out. I'm Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum.